What's up, everybody? Welcome into another episode of Profit Picks. If you are new, we do always start this show by being transparent. We didn't do any shows on, at least, we didn't do any shows here over the weekend. But I mean, I did win 5 out of 6. I did lose a couple of the higher bets, so it's still profitable, but not as much as I like. Still, 5 out of 6 is good. Vino, been a little bit since we last spoke. Hope everything's been good for you. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, Skee. Yesterday was better in the um, Canadian Football League than it was in the W. I had 0-2 day yesterday in the W. That was off of a good Saturday, so kind of split the weekend out. Still a good season since the 1st of June, up almost 15 units. So, again, going well, just didn't go right yesterday. I had the Lynx and the Chicago Sky over the 160 total. Certainly had enough opportunities, just didn't score enough. So we're back at it today. We'll see what we can do here now.
Yeah, that was the one loss out of the 3 games. I had over 159. That was pretty annoying. But yeah, we got a couple more to get after today. It's been some line moves, definitely in one. But let's get to them. First up, we'll talk about Valkyries and Dream. Opened up -6.5 for Atlanta, now 7.5, and the total opened 157, and it looks like it's as high as 158.5, depending where you shop. As far as who's available for the Dream, Ryan is listed as probable, and we know she's a big deal. Um, Carla is game time decision for Golden State, and Maria C is out. They have so many players coming in and going out on that Valkyries team. I don't even feel like it matters for them. Like they just have everybody they have, contributes. The next person just steps up. But Ryan for the Dream is a big deal. I think they've been pretty good at home, especially whenever she's played. But Golden State catching points, I hardly ever want to go against that. It's very tough for me to go against that. So I like the next game a little more, but at the current price, I have to go against the market move and lean Valkyries here. What do you think, Rob Veno?
I agree with you. I think that for Golden State, the point that you made about players not mattering much, I think that's true. They had so many go play Eurobasket, and they seemed to play even better when they had lost a few of their players. They're good enough to cut Julie Vanloo, right? So certainly the group that they have works well together. Lose on the road after playing really well at home. First game on the road, go to Minnesota, get 10, lose by 11. That's not a great sign in that one. And now Atlanta with Ryan Howard. They've been such an offensive machine, and she's been in the lineup. Hard to guard. Golden State's so good defensively. I'm kind of with you. I don't want to lay points against Golden State. My consideration was thinking Atlanta could make it to 83 in this game. Their team total is 82 and a half. Got 79 against Seattle the other night without Brian Howard. With her back in the lineup, it seems very feasible that they could get to 83. But again, Golden State, for a team that to start the season announced that they were going to play extremely fast and shoot a lot of threes. The shoot a lot of threes has remained, but the playing extremely fast is not. Golden State's not a fast tempo team. And Atlanta, they can be slowed down by certain opponents. So I'm a little skeptical on both ends of this, Skee. I think the best or the closest I came to playing it was the Atlanta team total when I saw Ryan Howard probable, but haven't got there yet and don't know that I will.
I'm muted, man. You should let me know, Vino. I'm just sitting here talking.
We had those couple of days where I couldn't hear anything in my speaker, so I'm thinking again, maybe it's me, but it wasn't.
What was I even? Well, I said that a couple things that the Dream have going for themselves. They are the more rested team. They haven't played since the third. Valkyries did play on the fifth. Both teams are off of losses, so bounce back situation for both, but Dream are the more rested team and at home for this one. And yeah, I like the next game a little bit more. So I'll just move it on over to that one. Wings and Mercury. And this one is the big move. Open -11 for Phoenix, now down to -6, even 5.5 out there. Total open 170, and I see it as low as 164. As far as injury report here, this is pretty important. Kalia Copper's out, Satu Sabli's out, Hale remains out. For the Wings, no Enrique, no Dejanay Carrington, no Matty Segrist. So a lot of offense missing for both teams in this game. I got in on this one early, and I'm actually gonna go and if it's still up, I'm gonna take it down. But I got in early at 170 for the under in this game. And I just thought that, I mean, these teams did just play. Mercury were a double digit favorite in that game, and they lost outright. So I think when you have a poor showing like that, and especially coming back at home, like, yeah, you have to buckle down on defense. Coach mentioned defense. Kalia mentioned defense. I know she's not playing, but it still should be the team focus. And now you're missing Kalia's offense. You're missing Satu's um, offense. It's a lot of points for the Wings. I feel like they've been playing a little bit better defense lately. Last 5 games, they have them ranked fifth. And also, I mean, Enrique, Carrington, Segrist, you're missing some offense there too. So I think this is a lower scoring game. 164 is kind of, where I would draw the line at, really. So, um, what do you think about this one, Vino?
Yeah, I got a lot of thoughts on this one, Ski. And first off, I'll say that what's missing for Dallas offensively hasn't made a bit of difference, in all honesty. Dejanay Carrington hasn't made a bit of difference. Isaiah James has taken over. She led NC State the last couple of years. The Final Four run that NC State made she was the leading scorer on that team. She's faster up front. She's just a more efficient offensive player. And now she's only played, the sample size is small, and a lot of it was at home. So we're going to see how this team responds. They started 4 rookies in that game, 98-87. Almost got to 100 against Phoenix with Sabali and with Copper. And Sabali and Copper scored 53 points combined in that game. Dallas is a great offensive rebounding team, number 1 in the league, offensive rebound percentage. And now without Satu, to me, defensively on the interior, it's a huge hole. Rebounding, it's a huge hole. I don't know. When I look at what Phoenix is going to put on the floor tonight, it looks like more 3-point shooters than anything else. It doesn't look like a good defensive team, no matter what Nate Tibbetts says about we need to come out more fired up. We need to play better defensively. That's all well and good if you have the pieces. Dallas right now marches 4 bigs out there. It's crazy with Yuru. They made that trade for Lee Yuru. Geisel Soder's back. Hines Allen and McCowan, you got 3-6-4 or better in that little four-player rotation up front. Dallas may crush this team on the boards again. They did last game. They may do it again. Phoenix is a pace team, right? They're number 2 in the league in pace. I don't know that they're going to change that for this game. And I saw an interview with the coach of Dallas who said having J.J. Quinterly at point, they just want to establish tempo, immediate tempo. And even she said in that last game, they scored 32 in the first. She said, we went quick as we could and established tempo. They were making shots. We'll see if they can make some tonight. If I'm Phoenix, I've got a host of 3-point shooters. Sandy Wickham was lousy in that game. I think 1 of 7 from 3. You expect her to bounce back. Laxer was bad in that game. She's a good shooter. Akua Makani's like for 46%. So they got shooters. Dallas doesn't defend the 3. It'd be my option to try and shoot some 3s. Dallas went a little bit of zone last game. Phoenix has seen that zone now. Maybe they can attack it a little bit better. To me, a couple of things here. I don't think Dallas is going to be held under 79.5 points in this game. I just think the interior advantages that they have in this one are too good. And if I believe that Phoenix could win the game, I would play full game over. But I'm not so sure Phoenix can win and cover. I should have said and cover this game, because if Dallas gets to 80, Phoenix needs to get to, well, I guess 85 would be a total win. I'm not sure if Phoenix can get to 85 unless they shoot it really, really well tonight. So for me, It came down to Dallas +6 or Dallas team total over 80 or over 79.5. And at this point in time, I just don't trust Dallas's defense enough to think that Phoenix can't bounce back at home offensively, even without Copper and Satu. So even if they lose tonight, Skee, I think they're getting to 80. So that's the way I'm going to lean here. Dallas team total over 79.5.
Well, we disagree on a couple things. Um, Dallas, I mean, the last 5 games, Dallas is the number 5 defensive rated team. They're number 1 as far as defending above the break 3 in that span. The defense has picked it up for these Wings, and you know I'm quick to shit on the Wings defense. They've picked it up lately. The Mercury's defense has been the one who's fallen off. But like I said, after like they came into that game not really knowing what to expect with who Dallas was throwing out there on the court, and the 3 rookies just went crazy. Like you kind of mentioned about the zone, they've seen those 3 rookies. They'll game plan better for them. Even though defense is a team thing too. So I think in this specific game, Phoenix defense steps it up, and I like the way the Wings defense has been playing lately. So maybe we'll get a 80-75 or something like that. That'll get you a win, right?
It will. And real quick, Ski, when we did this game last week, I sort of started to say that maybe Dallas would be a little better. And then I retracted real quick because you don't want to say that without Enrique. But all the quotes you see from
Oh,
Dallas after winning that game was
I'll
how
say
they
it.
how they shared the ball, how
Yeah,
they are together, and you start to think, man, Dallas should be looking at trading Enrique and getting
oh,
back a huge haul to help this
you
team out in
preaching.
the future. You know,
I mean, I've been saying I've been an avid Enrique hater for the past I don't know how many years. She's ran off Mabry, ran off Satu. I mean, don't let her run off Paige. It's time to let Enrique go, man. Let her go to Connecticut. She can shoot all the shots she wants over there.
well
they
then
need
maybe
they
you'll
need it.
have to get out.
Yeah, I don't want to do that to Mabry either. But point is, I'm not a big fan of Enrique. It is what it is. I'm a huge fan of Paige Becker, so huge fan. Um, so different opinions, I guess, on this game, but we both can win. And shout out to my guy Maui. He was thinking the way you're thinking when we were talking about the game yesterday. So let's move it on over. Or before we get to best bets, I got to think. Yeah, it's still good, and hopefully things look different here, Vino. Wow, I think it's this one. There we go.
There you go.
Rob and Skee. You can get both of our seasons in the WNBA. It's one season I believe is like 250, so it's like another $50 or $49 on top of it, and you can roll both of us under $3 a day. I did win 5 out of 6 over the weekend. Vino's been killing this since the calendar turned June. So yeah, that's a chance to get involved with both of our plays the rest of the season. And on that note, moving on over to best bets. I'll ask you, Vino, if there's anything you would like to promote.
Oh no, I hope that's not me.
Yeah, no, chat. Oh man, you can hear me?
I can.
Yeah, I'm pretty annoyed. I had cocks at my house all morning, and they still haven't fixed whatever is going on. So pretty annoyed with that. Did you give a best bet already, Vino?
I didn't. It cut out right before I was going to start talking, so I didn't say anything. I thought maybe it was on my end. I tried to sign back in. So I'll go quick in case technical difficulties hurt us here again. I'm going to go ahead. I did play it, so I will leave it here as a best bet. Dallas team total over 79.5. I just think whichever way this game falls, Dallas will find their way to 80 based on the rebounding advantage, based on I think there's going to be enough pace to get enough opportunity here. These teams shot 62 free throws combined in that other game. These teams foul a lot. So give me over 79.5 with Dallas. I think it's a team that's a little bit confident now and playing the best ball of the season.
And I am gonna roll with under. I mean, I have under 170. You guys know that's what my thing will be graded as. So I think it's kind of at the point where you don't really want to go too much further. You can get 164 and a half. I think the Wings defense steps up. I think Phoenix defense is going to step up after getting embarrassed in that last game too. So hopefully we can get an 80-75, and Vino and myself are both happy. Um, Appreciate you guys rocking with us again. Vino, it's always good to talk these games out with you. I appreciate you taking the time to do it. Chat, we appreciate you, whether it's on YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, Apple. We appreciate all of you guys. We'll be back again tomorrow. We have two more games to talk about, and we'll catch you guys then.